You cut me down a tree and brought it back to me, and that's what made me see where I was going wrong. You put me on a shelf and kept me for yourself. I can only blame myself, you can only blame me. And I could write a song 100 miles long. Well, that's where I belong, and you belong with me. And I could write it down or spread it all around, get lost and then get found, or swallowed in the sea. Put me on a line and hung me out to dry. And darling, that's when I decide to go see. You cut me down to size and opened up my eyes, made me realize what I could not see. And I could write a book, the one you'll say that shook the world, and then it took it back from me. And I could write it down or spread it all around, get lost and then get found, and you'll come back to me, not swallowed in the sea. Not swallowed in the sea. Yeah, you belong with me, not swallowed in the sea.
Troy, as I sat down trying to put the right words together that I wanted to say today, I found it easy and difficult at the same time. Easy because every word I speak is true, but hard because I found myself asking, how do I articulate my emotions and my commitments accurately, other than by just saying, I love you and I do? As I struggled a bit, I came across some beautiful words about marriage that the minister spoke at Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward's marriage ceremony in 1958. They must be doing something right because they've been married for almost 50 years. The words that the minister shared and that I wholeheartedly agree with and share with you today are this. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or for the wife to have wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Troy, I love you for so many reasons, and stand in front of you now and thank you and share with you some of those reasons. I know this list will grow as we do. Thank you for being my biggest cheerleader. There have been times where I thought you were going to burst with excitement and joy for me and my accomplishments. Thank you for encouraging me to grow. Thank you for reveling in my independence and for loving my passion and my fire for life. Thank you for sharing yourself with me and trusting me. Thank you for your kindness. You have never belittled me or spoken an unkind word to me. Thank you for your abounding respect and devotion. I have never felt someone more proud of me than you. Thank you for your patience. I don't know what I'd do without it. Thank you for allowing me to stumble and make mistakes and for never keeping score. Thank you for encouraging me to chase my dreams. I know you will help me realize them. Thank you for allowing me to be me with you, faults and all, and still loving me. Thank you for choosing me. I'm so lucky. I could go on, but that would take all day. So in the interest of time, thank you for holding my hand through this life and for being my partner and best friend on this journey. I will always do my best to be all of these things and more for you as well. I know it would be naive to think that the road ahead of us will be perfect. We will encounter some bumps along the way, and at times life will be challenging. All I know is that I want you there for all of it, the good and the bad, the seemingly perfect and imperfect. My life is fuller because you are a part of it. I take you as my husband. I choose you. I love you, and I am so proud to become your wife today.
Okay. Wow. Bethany. It takes time and experience in a person's life to understand what their own personal meaning of love is. I believe that love is as diverse as the people that walk on this earth and the people who are gathered here today. Love to me is freedom. When you love someone, you give them the freedom to be themselves to their fullest capacity. Something within you told me it was okay to be myself, not censor my thoughts, beliefs, or actions, which has allowed me to realize things about myself that I never knew. My goal in life is to become the best man that I can be, and because of you, I can do that. You've not only given me the gift of being loved, but the gift of being able to be myself without any apology, something that is priceless to me. Bethany, you truly are one of a kind. You can be funny or serious, smart or wise, tender or strong, rational and empathetic. Your greatest characteristic, though, would have to be your passion for life. When there is something that you want to do, nothing or no one gets in your way. Your passion affects the lives of the people who you are a part of, including mine. From the moment I met you, I knew that you would become an even greater woman and do something very special with your life. I'm very lucky to be a part of it. When we became better friends, my curiosity became an infatuation, which evolved into love, and then into the realization that no matter how hard I tried or where I looked, that I knew I would never find another woman who makes me happier. As your husband, I will always listen to your thoughts, feelings, and wishes. I will also stand by your side no matter how big the challenge or crisis, because together we can accomplish anything. I will support you in pursuing your many talents and endeavors, no matter where it takes us, just as long as I'm by your side. I love you so much, it's hard to say in words, but over the many years we are together, I promise that I will do the best I can to show you.
Troy, I give you this ring
Troy, I give you this ring
as a sign of my vow,
as a sign of my vow,
and with all that I am
and with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor.
I honor you.
Bethany, I give you this ring
Bethany, I give you this ring
as a sign of my vow,
as a sign of my vow,
and with all that I am
and with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
You have declared your consent and vows before God and this congregation of your family and friends. May God confirm your covenant and fill you both with grace. Now that Troy and Bethany have given themselves to each other, by solemn vows with the joining of hands and the giving of rings, I announce to you that they are husband and wife, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. You may kiss one another. To you, Mr. and Mrs. Troy and Bethany Miller.
Sends a little photograph that she shot in the nude. She doesn't wear a conscience, she doesn't play by rules. She turned me on, baby, every night, and in the daytime too. I'm flying out of like an aeroplane, like some clueless fool. It goes out there, the kind of feeling again. It looks like love is gonna find a way. And just when you stop believing in it, it looks like love is gonna show its face. I got some things to show her. Take her to my room. She likes to eat that chocolate. She likes to cinnamon too. Yes, yes. She call me, come on, baby, every night, and in the daytime too. I'm flying out of like an aeroplane, like some clueless fool. And it goes out melancholy feeling again. It looks like love is gonna find a way.
Drew Ellis. Joanna Dixie with Matt Bronco. Mary Meyer with Tom Meyer. This